What's going on, everybody? This is Matt, aka the Lumberjack Landlord. Super pumped to be here on Friday because we all know what fantastic and fabulous Friday is. It's time with Mike Zuber. Pretty good, right, Mike?
That crazy guy.
And no split screen yet. So you got to do a lot of that cheering off camera. So
oh, nice. Darn
it. Which kind of like the Pam Beasley, Michael Scott thing, faking, put them calling through at the first, just to make sure you got your bad cheering out of the way. And then you got your good cheering. So excited to be here with you, Mike. One of the things that we wanted to talk about today that was really top of mind for both of us was mania, the mania of everything, right? And the longer you've been around, the more manias you've been through. Thankfully, both you and I did not live through tulip mania.
No, we did not. Not that old.
Some might say after a rough day and a little bit of sleep with the newborn. I look that old, but for the most part, no. But for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about mania, what we're really talking about is largely even in part with what we're going through today. There's always manias. And so, Mike and I wanted to kind of talk through that with you so you can help identify manias. That way you don't get caught up in the whirlwind and end up getting spit out and being the one left behind. Because there's one thing to know about manias. They always end badly, and they end badly for the large majority of the people that are in mania.
Absolutely.
So Mike, talk us through just some of the things that you've seen, because I know we've got a lot of the same history in the last 25 years in the market. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so we're going to specifically pick on a single cryptocurrency, although you could really talk about all of them there, but it's got to be Dogecoin, right? There's a lot of thing in this story, the run up and the ultimate, what will be a collapse, that just pointed to a mania. And again, I share this experience as someone who was once in his 20s, who experienced a similar mania. It was just called the .com crash, who successfully took his portfolio to the moon and then watched it crash because I didn't get out at the top, which very few of us do. And I got lucky in the beginning and I added leverage and, it just shut up, and I still have the account statement somewhere that shows almost 200 grand. And then it didn't happen. And, when we think about a mania, you've really got to realize that investing is logical. It's not emotional.
That's right.
And anytime I see emotion getting into something, hallway conversations, TikTok videos, Instagram pages, when I hear all these freaking people dancing on my screen talking about their Dogecoin, what's going to the moon and all of this stuff, I'm like, you idiots are going to get smoked.
Yeah.
Because investing is supposed to be logical. You're supposed to do the work. You're supposed to say, hey, I think their discounted cash flow statements, going to be this or that on the earnings, and nobody else sees it, and they're entering a new market. Or, heaven's sake, if you want to stay in crypto, you have a limited supply. Bitcoin's limited supplies around, call it 20 million or 23 or 24 or whatever it is. Dogecoin, 126 billion. Okay, no new supply coming. Nope, Dogecoin's got 5 billion a year going forever. Okay, great team. Nope, they got one guy named Billy. There's no team involved, just Billy. Great use cases. Nope, not a single use case out there. It's just, folks, it's not going to $1. It's not going to $2. It's not going to $10. I feel so bad for the guy. There's a guy on CNBC article,
millionaire, right?
3 days ago.
Yeah,
was a Doge millionaire. I read the article. I'm like, in about 3 weeks, you're going to be broke. He borrowed money.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done. He's toast. He said, and again, dude, I feel bad for this guy because I was him.
Yeah.
Right. He made $1 million. For me, it was 200 grand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when this goes up another 5, I'm a millionaire. And that's when I'll get out. For him, it was when it goes from 1 to 10 million. That's when I get out. No, it's not going to 10 million, buddy. And he's already upside down. He will be out of money soon because he's borrowed money. Doge is down over 50% since that video. He could literally be worth 0 today, and he was worth $1 million 10 days ago.
Yeah. And Mike, this is such an important topic because, a lot of times, listen, everybody, I promise you, has looked how to get rich quick out of high school and college.
Yeah.
Everybody has. It'd be nothing better than to be able to buy your house at 20, or you're out of college at 22, and then you get all your student loans taken care of at 24. I get it. We've all done it. And then there's those massive promises out there, right? You equate the money that you spent in college or the money that you spent in that endeavor attaining knowledge and acquiring knowledge, you equate that to an investment that was made in yourself. I don't disagree. The problem is outside of that, there's other nefarious parties out there selling you $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 courses that are getting you to believe exactly the same thing, which is this is an investment that you need in your future. And all you do is follow the path and boom, there you go. And you end up. I would challenge any of those courses to show me that they have a greater than 1% success rate. Just 1%. Because I bet you there isn't one out there. The stuff that you want to look to acquire, the knowledge that you want to look to acquire is largely attainable for watching a lot of YouTube for free, taking some couple $100 courses, mics included. There's a lot of stuff out there that's a couple of $100 that basically is just paying the person for taking the time to put all that stuff together.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Everything else is just glitz and glam. That's it. And it's on one of the unfortunate things because it's that mania that drives that 18 to 26, 28 age range that we care the most about, that guys, don't listen to your parents. They largely might not know either. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Take it from investors that put their money to work. We put our money where our mouth is. I don't put my money into those big time expensive courses. I put all of my time into gathering knowledge anywhere that I can. And then as we put packages like that together, we're not trying to get rich of it. We're just trying to cover the cost of production, cover the cost of what it takes to actually put that stuff together. So at the end of the day, the biggest concern that we have about mania is where it leaves you, the first time investor, or the investor of what all that you have is capital. The only nice thing is you're usually doing it early on in your life where you can recover from it. The only downside is that it's you that much further ahead you could have been had you not done it, right, Mike?
Yeah. The biggest thing about a mania is they all end.
Yes.
But there's also a hangover, right? Again, I can only share the experience I have. And after I successfully turned 200 grand into 40 grand, I've never been back to the stock market. I've never looked. I've considered the casino. I consider it the biggest casino out there. And I have no interest in figuring it out. And, good or bad. I mean, the stock market's up, I don't know, 500-600% since I haven't been in. I chose to focus on something that I can learn, touch and feel, which was real estate. And you know what? A single family home, you could buy at a discount, finance with leverage, has tax benefits, inflation protection, far easier for me, simpleton, to understand. I'm not Warren Buffett. I'm not going to pretend to be Warren Buffett. I now know to spot manias and I run the other way. I am not getting caught.
Sure. And, there's a reason why they call that small dollar first time investor dumb money. It's because they don't have that. And it's not to say that you're dumb. It's to truly say that they are far more educated than you are on what they're purchasing. Guys, don't fool yourselves. They have access to multi-million-dollar reports that they spend millions of dollars buying research, putting together research, working with these organizations, meeting with the boards, meeting with the executives. I can promise you, they have got far more research at their fingertips than what you're going to be able to find on the internet.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. I just want this known, a lot of the new investors look at Robinhood or that ilk as a way to take on the man, is democratizing data. Do you guys realize that the way Robinhood and their peers make money is they sell order flow? So what they're basically doing is they're giving you free stock trades. Then they sell that order flow to Wall Street. In some big hedge funds and deep pockets, they're trading milliseconds ahead of you and stripping an eighth, a 16th, a quarter away from you on every trade. It's not free. And it's so sad. It's just sad.
Yeah. And guys, again, this is stuff that Mike and I saw other people make really bad mistakes in. We've made some mistakes in it. I watched my portfolio go from, 19 down to 2. And I literally had a stock go from $18 a share, $18 a share down to 87 cents after they brought it off of being halted. Yes. Yeah. Like winner, chicken awesome. Dinner. Yeah. Like awesome. That was the best. And again, you never know, the WorldComs, the Enrons, I promise you there will be some that will come out of this that are that. I mean, Mike, even look at, WeWork,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
40, what were they, a 48, $49 billion valuation or something? And now they're like,
Yeah.
now they're going public for 7 or 8
Yeah.
or some, I mean, guys,
Yeah, it's a
that's why
huge haircut.
valuation is scary, is because you can instantly watch a bunch of your equity just literally go poof in the night. And in the market,
Yeah.
that can be a problem. So we wanted to make sure to cover mania for everybody. Mike, where can everybody find you?
Go ahead and type into Google one rental at a time. You should find my YouTube channel, Instagram, Amazon, Audible. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Agreed. Slow and steady wins the race. Guys, make sure that you stay tuned for the next segment, because this one's going to be a little bit of a nail biter. Won't lie. This is one that everybody is going to want to turn into, because it makes sure that you're hearing from experts exactly why you might find a deal on the market today. So Mike, thanks so much again for your time. We'll see you in segment 2.
You got it.
Thanks.